Well, hello. It has been a while since I have done any kind of a sit down, long format, longish kind of video. And I want to talk about some things that I've been working on, some new things. And it's so hard to say all the things I want to say in a short video. I just posted one to the other apps, and the shortest I could make it was 2 minutes and 40 something seconds. And I was talking like this, like rushing to get all I want to say out. And then I remembered, hey, you have a YouTube channel, that someone might watch a little bit of a longer video. So it won't take much of your time, but I just want to share because I often get comments being like, hey, I love your earrings. Thank you. But I don't wear earrings, or I don't have my ears pierced, so womp womp. And I've slowly been adding, I don't know, just non-earring related things to my shop over the years. But nothing that I've ever really, I don't know, it's hard to push them or whatever the problem is. And this year, more like in earlier spring, I had some products manufactured that I designed and then had them made and was selling those for a little bit. I had some socks, which was a fun collab with another creator. I have necklaces and keychains and pins. And those are all just like sitting on my shelf, which is infuriating. But even though I'm Canadian, majority of my customers are American. And there's, if you didn't know, a little thing called tariffs going on. And I just, since, I don't even know if I want to get into all this, but if they're made in China, then I'm getting all tongue tied. I'm not selling them right now because I don't want my customers to be hit with big tariff, or because things change every day and I don't freaking know. So they're just sitting there for now. Long story short, long story long, whatever. I've forgotten how to talk all of a sudden. So I'm trying to make things that I make with my physical hands. It's stupid that the rules are the way they are, because even though it doesn't matter. That's a whole other topic. So these things that are right in front of me here are things that I made, so everyone can freely buy them without worrying about any kind of extra things going on, okay? Because they're manufactured in Canada. Anyway, this damn chair all of a sudden it started squeaking. I don't blame it. I sit here a lot. This is my place of work. It's my chair that I do everything in. And so it doesn't really owe me any favors, but it could be quiet, just at least for my video. Oh, what are these? Some beautiful pink earrings that I made. Thank you for noticing. Okay, let's just pick something at random here to show you. How about this? So I used to make these when I still worked with clay, and I haven't done them with acrylic yet for no good reason. But what they are is a little rear view mirror charm, if you will. You take this little chain, put it over your mirror, and then it hangs. My mom has several of them, and she puts them all up at the same time sometimes. But I've had one in my car as well, and when the sun is shining, you get a little disco, well, not a disco, it's not a disco ball. You get a rainbow party, pride party in your vehicle. It's just a cute little thing. So you can also put these wherever. Like, it's not a necklace because this is not big enough for your neck, but I have an older one that I made out of clay hanging in my window right now, like just my window. And before that, I had it hanging, on a lamp when it has a little twisty thing turned on and off. I had it hanging there. The sky's the limit, but that's technically what it was made for, is the vehicle for your vehicle. Okay, so there's that. Let's take a little sip of water. That sprayed. Let's look at these. These are plant stakes. See, they poke into your plant. They poke into the dirt. So you can put them in your garden, in a potted plant. Again, sky's the limit. I don't know. I mean, someone said that these could be cocktail stirrers, so if that's your thing, do that too, but they're plant stakes. And I know that you can use plant stakes. Again, my mom, she is a plant queen, and she uses stakes for like making her plants go a certain way. I don't know. I don't know anything about any of that. I just think they're cute, and I just like to put them in my pots. So these will be in a little pack of 3 in these cutesy colors. Yeah. Next is a keychain that will be backwards for you, but it does say, take a deep breath, which is a reminder I could use all the time, so I thought maybe that could apply to others as well. I made this very similar keychain in a totally different colorway for my dad maybe last year, and his says, "You got this." And he tells me all the time that he genuinely like uses it to help him. He says when he goes to the gym, it's like attached to his key, or you like, you know, beep in, and he looks at it and he's like, yeah, I do got this. He also suffers from anxiety, so thank you, Dad, for giving me that, you know, passing that down. So anyway, why did I go like this? Like he's up there. He's very much here, but anyway. So I just wanted to make a couple keychains with nice little reminders on them because, you know, we could all use them. And then let's look at this big guy. Ooh, I love the color of this. So this is just a wall hanging. I haven't thought of any other purposes for it, but it doesn't need that. I mean, if you really want, you could wear it as an earring. Woohoo! It's not too big, right? Anyway, this is in the same colorway as one of my most favorite earrings that I make, and it gives very much Scooby-Doo vibes, and I just love it. Like, you just put it on your wall, and it just jazzes it up instantly. I have gray walls in my office, which isn't ideal, but if you just put cute stuff on them, there you go. Perfect. There's not much else to say about this. I do plan to do maybe one other color. It's got this nice thick chain too. The only reason I hesitate to do other colors is because you can see how big it is. So it takes up a lot of material, and as a small business, I gotta, you know, be wary of how much supplies I'm using and things like that. So I don't want to make a whole bunch, and then if they don't sell, then I've used all this material, and it's just exhausting. But anyway, I might do one other color, leaning towards pink, but if you have another suggestion, let me know. And I'm just sticking with flowers for now because I love flowers, if you couldn't tell. So the next couple things, these are coasters. And actually, they would make fabulous funky glasses. Ooh. But these will be a set of 4. I just am waiting for the other 2 colors to come in. It'll be like a clear purple and a clear blue, like the same kind of style, but purple and blue. And then they'll all come together. I even put little, I don't know what you call these, little tabs, little feet on them, so that they won't slide around. So yeah, little coasters. Cute! And then, this is a coaster as well. Look at that glitter! I haven't quite decided how I want to sell this one, meaning like as a set. My husband said that selling just one coaster is weird, but I don't know. I could at least do 2, could just be 2 cherries, could be another fruit. I don't know yet, but this was just the idea that I first had, and I love how it turned out. That is so satisfying to do. I just saw a video being like, why do girls have to always go like this? I just have to. Okay, and one more thing. Somebody asked about magnets. Could be a fun thing, and I thought, yes. But again, I didn't want to just sell one magnet. I want to make it worth your while because, you know, you got to pay for shipping and blah, blah, blah. So I want to do them in, I got to shine this one up. It's mirrored, so I want to do them in little sets, and this was what came to my mind yesterday. See if I can hold them so that you'll see. You won't be able to read what's on the one, but I'll show you. So it's a little, ooh, what are you seeing? You're seeing me, ho ho. It's a little set like this, okay? So a little boot, a platform, glam rock kind of boot, if you will. Purple glitter with pink accents. Then just a classic disco ball. And then a glittery gold star that says Dancing Queen. And those all go together. And now you may say, oh, magnets, love magnets. Oh, but I have a stainless steel fridge. Well, that's too bad, but it's not really, because I was just looking around in here. I actually have lots of magnets in my office and I don't have a fridge in here. Wish. But I have a little mini fan on my computer desk, and I have a little magnet right in the center of it, like a little flower to make it cute. I have a lamp over there that's metal, and I have quite a few magnets stuck to it to make it cute. And then over here, I have I keep forgetting what it's called, a filing cabinet, and magnets stick to that. So the sky is the limit. You could stick it to, you got that thing in the kitchen, that range that goes over top, stick magnet to that. Magnets are not just for fridges. The sky is the limit. Do whatever you want with them. But anyway, I think that's everything. Yeah. So I'm trying to give myself some time and not be like, because a lot of times when I make new things, I'm like, I gotta get it out now because I get excited. But I'm gonna slow my roll a little bit and like perfect everything. I'll also need kind of new packaging because these are things I haven't made before. So I want them to have some sort of a cute way to ship them. And maybe one more set of colors for each thing. Like, if you have any suggestions, please comment below. I'm mildly open to ideas. So let me know what you think. My go-to is always pink or glitter, which is great. But I just want to, make sure that I'm doing stuff that everyone likes. So, ow! My ring got attached to my hair. Other than that, while I've got you here, nothing much new. Just been working. My Pride collection came out this month. It's kind of wrapping up now. Pride is 300, how many days are in a year? Whatever. 356? Sometimes I just have a brain fart and I really worries me slightly. Anyway, Pride's all around the year here. And but June I always do a fun rainbow collection, of course. And it's like my favorite time of the year, and I work really hard on it, and I'm always super busy. But it's like winding down now. So it's kind of just like random summer, which can be quiet. So I'm just letting myself work on whatever I want. No real rhyme or reason, and that's kind of my favorite. Yeah. I don't make very many long form videos because no one really watches them, but sometimes I feel like I want to do it more. And then once I start doing it, I get back in the habit. So we'll see. We'll see. Because I have lots to say. I like to blab. So anyway, have a fabulous day. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And most importantly, leave me a comment because that's my favorite thing ever. I want to chat with you. Okay? So thank you. Bye.